Welcome to the channel, Excellence, where we strive for excellence. We strive to be one better than what we were yesterday. Now, we're going to talk about the universe. NASA. What's going on out there in the universe? Is anybody out there universally conscious? Do y'all know what's going on in the sky? Up in the air? Do you know what your government is doing in the air? See, while you sitting around tick-tocking and doing this, that, and the other, and your kids playing with PlayStations, they building space stations. See, they chemtrailing chemicals through your neighborhood, drugging you calling it pollen, them chemtrails. But do you even know what any of that is? How many people are conscious of their surroundings? And when I say conscious of your surroundings, I'm not saying conscious of what's going on outside your door. How many of y'all are conscious of what's going on in the universe, in the stars? How many of y'all seen Orion? How many know what Orion means? How many know what the star Orion looks like? Well, if you know, Orion is in your solar system. What is Orion? Many, and when I say many of other planets with life form that's capable of you living on. You better understand that. You better know what's going on in this universe. Studying and research is one of the greatest things I think a wise man could ever do. See, I had an opportunity when I was a youth to work for Gale Research. And I was just there to put books on the shelf. But I'm more smarter than that. You can't hand me a book and put it on the shelf and I don't open it up and see what's in it. See, I'm not ignorant. You can't hide things from me in a book. You put it in a book, that's where I'm gonna find it. See, for those of you who don't read, who can't read, I'm gonna tell you something. I was 32 years old when I learned how to read. And I taught myself how to read and write. Up until then, I faked it. But they say fake it till you make it. I was faking it until I could figure out how to make it. Now my reading, my comprehension, my understanding is good. Once you understand yourself and you work on yourself and God work on you, and you just keep working with yourself and let God work with you, guess what? God, I told you. What'd I tell you, God? What'd I tell you? What did I tell you, God? I said, I told you face to face. Help me make it through the valleys of the shadow of death. Help me fear no evil, and I'll stay with you. And let that rod and that staff come from me. And I have watched, literally watched, a table be prepared for me in the presence of all of my enemies. All of the people that tried to take me down and said he didn't deserve this and he didn't deserve that. They seen me with all them show cars, show bikes, the best of everything. God just pouring out them blessings. I mean, cup just running over. And people constantly asking why. It lies in the heart. When God gives you a heart to see everything that is, was, and evermore will be as a part of you, and for you to truly treat your neighbors and everybody like you want to be treated, and for you to truly want for everybody what you want for yourself, when you truly in your heart have unconditional love for everyone, I'm gonna make sure your cup keep running over. See, the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in what you've been putting into life. The proof is the way you think, reason, will, and understand. The proof is how you handle every last being that you have came in contact with. You handled everybody with care. And when they mishandled you, then that's when God, vengeance is God's, we know that. That's when he gonna step in and take care. And then what you told me, God, remember that? You say, let vengeance be mine. You just do your work. You imitate me. You act like you God. So when people see you, oh, you think you God. Oh, yes, I do. And you should think you are too. And see, God say, yeah, you keep that type of attitude. You think you know it all because you do know it all. Because all you don't know, if you ask me, I'm going to give you the answer. So don't worry about it. You just keep having faith in me. You just have your faith in me. Dan, don't worry about what man think. Man has his own life sums to work out with me. See, that's what God told me. He said they got their own life sums to work out with me. And they got to work some shit out with me. Right now, I'm working with you. So you worry about what me and you got to work out. And don't worry about none of that shit going on out there. You just stay in my hands, ain't nothing gonna pluck you out. I got you. But you gotta have faith in that. You stand in that. And I'm gonna make sure you in that position. But the moment that an inkling of your faith fall, you're gonna sink. See, you can have the power to walk on water. But once you got to see yourself as vibrating energy, and you see the water as vibrating energy. See, once you learn to see yourself as one with everything, there's nothing that you can't do. See, you can take on its shape its form, its fashion. See, there's a lot of different ways that the spirit of man moves throughout this universe. Because it was planted into a soil of soul to be rooted. We know how far roots run. How far your family roots run? When you think about the roots of the physical man, how far they run? Now then look at the roots of a spiritual being like me. See, my roots run millions of years. Over 36,000 times 36,000 times 36,000 times. It's a Googleplex, or what they call it, a Googleplex. So y'all Google shit, but Googleplex. See, learn yourself. Know thyself in thy spirit that dwells within. Study thyself. A mastermind can trace their self back to the source from which they come, thus they know. But you got to be riding on that wavelength. See, that spirit got to be high. See, I'm here to shine a bright light. I'm here to unite with myself, which is everything that's around me. I'm here to unite with it, to get it in the same spirit, in the same substance, in the same tone, to elevate to its highest heights. See, if we don't think higher and we stay in the zone that we are, we're in the midst of being hit by something traumatic. And see, the government is already panicking. That's why it's a pandemic. They saying we panicking, damn it. We don't know what the fuck is finna happen. It's all kind of meteorites and all type of shit finna hit Earth. Shit we just can't stop, we can't control. What are we gonna do? You're gonna use your mind. See, the conscious minds will direct the force that will move. The only way you can move this earth out of the target zone is to put love in it. See, that love, that engine will start running again. That heart will start beating. See, anything dead gonna stay still. You gotta get it back to life. So the moral of the story is get the life back on this planet. Stop doing shit to hurt one another, to harm one another. Learn to love instead of hate. Words save, create, and destroy. We are looking for that saving power, that healing power. Hurt people, hurt people. Heal people, heal people. Put a smile on a person's face. It releases a certain type of melatonin of healing power to the heart. A lot of us, hearts are destroyed. I know my heart is broken so much because I have broken so many hearts. I have broken so many hearts. I have even broken my own. My heart is in a multitude of pieces. But in order to put it back together, how do you mend a broken heart? See, a lot of times it's just with a smile, gratitude, grace, and just being there showing that love for one another. The one thing that everyone in this world is lacking and they thriving for is unconditional love. I heard a girl say the other day she do not think it'll ever exist. And when she realized her thoughts was the cause of it all, she said, but I can make it exist. And see, that's the way you have to think. Unconditional love does exist. But do it exist in your heart? Where does it exist? Where does it reside? See, there's still people out there that have unconditional love, that fire burning in their spirit, that can give you a jump start and start your heart back in the conditioning of loving, sharing, caring. See, you recondition it. First, you unlearn what you have learned. Then you recondition your heart. See, now you're not waking up in the morning thinking evil thoughts. You're waking up in the morning thinking, this is a beautiful day I've been blessed with. How can I use it wisely? See, if you wake up in the morning and you still got yesterday's thoughts on you, yesterday's clothes on you, yesterday's dirt, ain't took a shower, ain't done nothing. See, that's what you call living in the past. But if you're using your past to develop a beautiful future, see, that's using your history. See, a lot of people say, you live in the past. No, I know my history. That's the difference. You don't know your history. Or you have no history. So don't say that I live in the past. No, I know my history. And history is something that everybody must know. Why you think they teach you that in school? And a lot of people will teach you his story. See, so me, when I go back at my past, I'm learning my story. Okay? So it's my story. See, it's not the past. It's not history. It's my story. So don't ever get it twisted. If you don't have a past, if you don't have a story, if you don't have nothing to tell, then you may be jealous and envious of my story. See, that's what it is. It's my story. See, all my life, I have been living my story. I have been living my storious way. My storious way. Magical, mystical, and mysterious. But it was for me and God in business together, nobody else. See, I can talk the talk and walk the walk. No matter what people say, I don't care how people judge me. They know me. They know me well. Those who know me well. They know that spirit. They know without a doubt that's a God. But where did he come from? I come to y'all in love. I leave y'all in peace. Nibiru.